folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to get us going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Fighting off the defender. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The Blue Devils looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the right side. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
It's a shotgun run call. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Duke. They finish off the scoring drive. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Quick spin on the run. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Oh, my gosh. The defense busting coverage. Leave the receiver wide open, and boy, oh boy, did they catch a break.
Okay, 4th down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going.
Here we go.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying for a 4th down completion. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down, looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. Inside the 20. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Aggies.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Oh, pressure is coming. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And the Blue Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Second down, looking to throw it. It's an out catch made. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
An RPO, the quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Finds an open target on the left side. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it second and short. They're going to run it. Running with purpose. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Who's in the clear? The 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready up. Tuna.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
That completion makes it second and short. Wants to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. It just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Comes up with the catch.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Blue Devils looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it first and long.
Here we go.
Ball handed off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Tuna. Let's go. Hawk. Gorilla.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, that one's picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to chuck it again. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
What I love about that, Chris, is there was zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in. The quarterback knew it. The offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that first down.
The Aggies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense heads back out of the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Duke.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First out and more. He's still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Off the defensive penalty, it sets up the rare 2nd and 1 scenario. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the Aggies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Catch made by the tight end. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
second down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, fires it to the wideout, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And we're going to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He hauls it into the 25, still running. And they're finally able to stop him. A huge gain and a touchdown-saving tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
And the wideout goes in motion. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. It's complete. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play. And now it sets up a 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Blue Devils are looking to keep this drive going.
Yankee Blue, Pilot, 29 Philly, 2-9, cut.
Here comes a handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Blue Devils with 1st and 10 here.
Read up. Come on, set.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. The short completion of the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Here we go.
Handoff to the back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaking tackles.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Flex. Easy. Black 24. Tuna. Hawk.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Blue Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Touchdown, Duke. And that will give them the lead now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kurt, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And Gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Allen. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught by the receiver. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
4th down, look at the throw for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Football comes out. Scooped up on the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He's got room to run. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's a huge gain, grabbing momentum as the 3rd period expires. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. On the move now. Looking right, this one caught.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Gonna run it. It's Allen. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
They'll try the right here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. Man, bad call, backfires. Now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Now, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open.
It's a fake. Looking for an open man. Catch made, but can he get to the mark?
Wow, how about that one, Chris? I really thought the up man was going to take off and run, but instead he throws it and fools everybody.
The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Pounding away with the run game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. going to run it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Quick pass, the catch is made. And will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Throws it to the right. And they find the tight end open on the corner route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Look out, room to run here. Touchdown, Duke. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now.
6 remain. 6 remain.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short pass, finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Back to throw again. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Aggies come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. Now the coverage seemed a little bit eager there. Got to make sure the ball travels 10 yards before touching it, and the penalty will ruin the chance for a recovery and set the offense up. And the quarterback just takes a knee. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.